Hello, everyone. This is Real Talk, Real People, and I got a very interesting and some would say exciting thing to announce. As you see on your screen, you're seeing Yuengling plants sprawling entertainment complex in Uptown Tampa. So essentially, what Yuengling is engaging in at this point, they are going to be expanding their brewery and turning into an entertainment complex in Uptown Tampa. Now, for those of you that live in Tampa, you may ask, what is considered Uptown Tampa? Well, if you look at South Tampa, which is just past Del Mabry, considered West Shore, that type of area, that would again make Uptown Tampa just the main Tampa area, or what people call Tampa. North Tampa would be, or what Northwest Tampa would be Carrollwood area. North Tampa would be, you would consider Tampa Palms, New Tampa area, things like that. So Yuengling has decided to go ahead and turn their empty lot in the back, which I'm going to show you right now. This is the Yuengling Brewing Company. They are the oldest American brewery. They've been around for 191 years. Must be some good beer. Around for that long. And here is the green patch they're talking about. So this is the Yuengling Brewing Company. And this area, this green patch here, this area, they're going to turn into a sprawling complex, entertainment complex. So one of the highlights, one of the things you want to look at is there's a Mark Sharp. He's the executive director of Tampa Innovation Alliance. Tampa Innovation Alliance is a business conglomerate. The best way to describe them is the Tampa Innovation Alliance is a multi-jurisdictional district anchored by globally recognized institutions who drive economic activity in the area, engage in tens of thousands of students and educators, healthcare workers and patients, and 4 million tourists annually. Our anchor institutions include University of South Florida, Busch Gardens, Moffitt Cancer Center, Florida Hospital, RD Management, or University Square Mall. Under new leadership, again, Mark Sharp, and institutional support, the Alliance is poised to engage business and community as we lead revitalization and renaissance, building an engaged community recognized as innovation destination through an inclusive effort drawing from creative minds of our community. So if you, in another way to look at it, think of like the Chamber of Commerce, and they are a conglomerate or collection of businesses that look to increase just the value of an area. And they say that they work with the community. So currently, just a little background on Yuengling, like I said, they've been around for 191 years. They're based out of Pennsylvania, and they've had this brewery in Tampa for about 20 years, okay? So currently, Yuengling just offers tours and beer tastings. But now, they actually plan to offer way more. Okay, they're going to build a restaurant, or the plans are to build a restaurant, something along the lines of some of these breweries that have restaurants attached to them. There's a new brewery over there off of 54, I believe. I'm not quite sure the name of the brewery, but there's like a Coppertail brewery, I think, in downtown Tampa, and it's actually a restaurant as well. So something along that line, but bigger. They want a state-of-the-art entertainment campus, a state-of-the-art pilot brewing system, additional restaurants, conference rooms, a Yuengling history and advertising interactive center, outdoor recreation area, a beer garden, a concert pavilion, a coffee bar, and a 15-story hotel. All of that, if any of you guys know the University of South Florida area, we're talking Fowler, Fletcher, We're talking Bush, any area in between there, 50th, 12th Street, the Springs, over there by Rolette Park, Copeland Park, University Mall area. Again, this whole area is owned by this collection of companies and these groups and these institutions. So if you're adding all of this stuff here, you're going to see a major boom in construction. You're going to see a major boom in the terraforming or gentrification of the area. Now, the demographical makeup of Tampa, as we affectionately call it, is around that area around Busch Gardens, the actual Busch Gardens theme park. University of South Florida is a predominantly low income and a predominantly Black area. So I definitely see, with all these different things being built, definitely a lot more jobs coming to the area, which is always a good thing. What are going to be the other impacts of Yuengling creating such a ambitious project right across the street from, low-income apartment complexes and low-value housing, as well as, literally, there's a police station right across the street from Busch Gardens. And if you drive down Bougainville, you know the type of houses that are around there. They're not the nicest houses. No shade. So what is that going to do to the area? Let's go ahead and take a look here. What do we have to look as an example of what happens when companies invest in lower income areas or try to gentrify the areas or upscale the areas? You find that taxes raise in those areas, property taxes raise in those areas. You find that people that have lived there for 20 years, 15 years, longer than that, aren't able to afford to live in those places anymore because it's just the taxes are just too much. You find there's a lot of people being bought out of their homes and things of that nature, or people trying to buy the homes from themselves. I guarantee you, all the houses right over there by the police station, by the little Jamaican spot over there, by Kay's Chicken over there, right across from the brewery and the Pepsi company, those apartment complexes, I guarantee you, Yuengling is going to try to buy them out and create high rent housing, high rent complexes, apartment complexes, as well as, high income housing. So they're going to totally gentrify the area. It's coming. You're not going to invest this much money. Now, the question is, how much money is going to be invested within the area? The current estimates of the cost of something like this, there are no estimates yet, or at least they're not releasing it. So that should tell you something. Now, as far as the people that live over there, a lot of them don't understand what's coming when you see this. Some people say, hey, there's jobs coming. Some people see it as, okay, well, how some people compete what's about to happen. It's happened in the South Side of Chicago. It's happened in Seminole Heights. Seminole Heights used to not be the best area to be in, but there's been a slow gentrification going on there. And we can see it doesn't even represent what it used to look like. Now, do we want run down, dirty streets all the time? Absolutely not. But it seems like anytime there's some sort of beautification effort, it usually comes with moving the inhabitants that have been there a long time out. It's totally changing the demographics of the area. So I just found that to be really interesting. I don't live in this area. I think it'll be interesting and it'll definitely bring a lot of revenue to Tampa. Absolutely. If you're having conference centers, you're going to have out-of-state people. Restaurants, you're going to hire more locals, hopefully. Hotel, that's a hell of a lot of jobs there. A concert pavilion. So you're going to definitely be bringing more people. Oh, I'm going to the Yuengling Center, your favorite singer, entertainer, comedian, stuff like that. So it's definitely going to bring a lot of money to the area. So definitely, I think taxes are going up. So let's look at a few other things. Let's see what this is actually going to look like. A quote from Mark Sharp: "It's a nice green field, but there's a lot we could do," explained Mark Sharp, the executive director of Tampa Innovation Alliance. "We just have to have people with vision," which is true. Tampa in itself as a city hasn't had the right people to invoke the vision, right? It's woefully underwhelming. Our downtown area should be a lot better than it is. It should be like on par with St. Pete. St. Pete, huge amount of homeless people. Not the best people, but their downtown is pretty nice. Let's see here. So here's some photos. Let's look at this slideshow. And see if I can blow this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. So we have here the Yuengling Center, the proposed Yuengling Center. So that's probably, I don't know if that's going to be the restaurant or the actual brewery right there. Going to be tons of parking. It's going to look nice. It's another view. And right there, outside right there was probably going to be that's Bruce B. Downs out there. Bruce B. Downs. This is projected what the inside's going to be. Great modeling. Brewed coffee. So this is going to be the coffee bar. Is going to be in here. The lounge area. So you're going to have people from all over England. Looks nice. Eating areas. Yuengling beer. Karen. That'll play. Food area. Okay, so this is your guy. Your out of town business people, your locals or people from out of town, casual dressed. A business doing their cell phone, enjoying a beer and a burger. Your college student, Beth. And yeah, I mean, if you're looking at, let's just look at these. You're not going to find, well, you got one bald-headed brother over here. They're always going to be bald-headed. But this is pretty much what they want it to look like. They want it to be diverse, but you don't see many of the people that live around this area. It's not indicative of the demographics and the type of people that live around this area. So if you got people dressed like this, you got people looking like this, you got this type of bag, this doesn't look like the people that live across the street are going to be going here, or they're not the desired demographic. So that should tell you something. Okay. So that's the Yuengling Brewery. Now, a little bit on the Tampa Innovation, the Tampa Innovation Alliance. So this is Mark Sharp. He's the head guy in charge. You got Bonnie Ingram, Eddie Birch, Eric Larson, and they boast a huge amount of influence here. Anchor members, executive board of directors. Busch Gardens is on this. Advent Health, Haley Veterans Hospital, Moffitt Cancer Center, RD Management, aka University Mall, University Area CDC. Interesting. University of South Florida. Advisory Board of Directors, Children's Board, City of Tampa, City of Temple Terrace, Crossover Church, Hillsborough Community College, Hillsborough County, Mosey, Morton Elementary, Landmark Properties, Diamond View Studios, Shoemaker Loop Kendrick, Tico. Everybody's got a hand in this. A lot of people stand to make a lot of money on gentrifying this area and investing in these areas. Event supporters, AT&T, Alfonso Architects, USF Health, Casper Corporation. A lot of people don't know who Casper Corporation is. That's McDonald's. That's McDonald's. That's the owner operator. Let's see here. West Wing Hotel, Latham Group, Panasonic City, Suffolk Construction, large business sponsors. So you know there's going to be there's tons of bids here. People chomping at the bit. Cigar City Brewing, Fowler Innovations, Business Startups, Eureka, Net Synergy, Naga Tea, Glory Days, Jerk Hut, good event sponsors. We know them. They're on Fowler in other areas, Fuzzy Tacos. So as you can see, there are a lot of hands in this. Nonprofit chambers, Embassy Suites, Condo, Bioscan R. So there is a definite vested interest in getting this off the ground. Now, this whole Yuengling remodeling, revitalization, city area, uptown revitalization should be done estimated to be done by 2022. So that's interesting. So let's take a satellite view of what we're looking at. So look at that. They're already Google's funny. They're funny. They're already calling this Uptown Tampa. Look at that. Look how quick. When have you ever went on Google and saw that this is considered Uptown Tampa? My, are they quick. So you have the University of South Florida, go Bulls, graduated from there. Museum of Science and Industry, Mosey. Province there, Yuengling Brew Company, tax collector. And like I said, right down here, you'll see La Quinta, Tampa Police Department, next to Busch Gardens. So if you're looking at these areas, you got major theme parks here. Busch Gardens, Adventure Island was a water park. You got the brewery, you got the Pepsi Company, you got the University of South Florida area here. You got the Mosey, Museum of Science Technology. You got the Mosey there, the museum. Got the Botanical Garden, you got to go there. Shriners Hospital, Veterans Hospital. You got Advent Health right here. You have a nice old folks high-rise apartments there. You got the University Mall, which if you guys have seen it, it is in disarray. They're just totally revamping it. I guarantee you, a lot of people thought we had heard USF had bought the University Mall years and years ago. We're like, I wonder what they're going to do with it. We heard they were going to tear it down to expand USF. I think if they're talking about adding the Yuengling Brewery complex center here, I think they're not going to tear down the mall. I think University Mall is going to get a huge resurgence. Well, I don't know. If COVID hadn't happened, I would say University Mall would have been redone and this would become an upscale mall. I don't know if they're still going to do that. They're still operating. I don't know if they're going to do it. Maybe they'll just expand USF. I don't know. Hyatt, tons of hotels, Hyatt area. So right here, this is, so I want to say right here, and predominantly right here is a high influx of Black folks from about here. Okay, so Old Seminole Heights, gentrification is going on right here. Sulphur Springs may still be one of a high crime area, bad area. So you got from about here, we get in West Side, that's where the Hispanics are. So Black folks are about from here, concentrated in these areas right there. Lake Magdalene is North Tampa, so that's usually white folks on older money. So you got Blacks probably concentrated around here. And gentrification happened here. South Tampa's over here. Tampa Heights is getting gentrified, or was been gentrified. So you got white folks, new money, South Tampa, old money, white folks over here, Hispanics here, new money, diverse, but mostly white, high affluent families here and here. Temple Terrace has been beautifying. You got influx of Hispanics, low-income whites here, and others. So you can kind of see the plans. They're going to get these black folks out of here. 2K right there. They're getting these black folks out of here. They are going to move these black folks out. I guarantee it. So, yeah. So I wanted to look at this as well, and we'll wrap this up pretty soon. Sure signs that your neighborhood is about to gentrify. So this is really good. And I'll post a link to all these sources here so you can take a look. Here are a few telltale signs of neighborhood gentrification in its early stage. Neighborhood already features cool architecture such as Victorian, brownstones, or Spanish-style homes. You had that over kind of closer to downtown in Seminole Heights area, in Tampa Heights area. They're already being gentrified. Rent and home values suddenly rise. You're going to see that with this construction and the Yuengling Center being created. You're going to see that. But they're going to buy out the black folks before then, guarantee it, in that area. They're going to try. I might need to buy a couple houses over there, a couple properties over there, and just sit on them. Houses are selling faster. You're going to see that, guarantee it. Homes are being bought by first-time buyers. I think once they clear the black folks out of there, you're going to see that. Neighborhood is already located near subway or bus line. Hart bus line is right over here. Where is it? Hart bus line is right. Where is it? Hart. Right next to the Walmart. So Hart is right here. Hart bus line's right there. That's where it is. So that's check. Influx of tourists. You're going to get that by virtue of University of South Florida being there and the entertainment plex being built. Increased construction, of course, blah, blah, blah. Increased presence of police protection. So I guarantee you that the police station I showed you right around here, this police department, Tampa PD, I guarantee you they're going to probably buy these black folks out around here and here and expand this police department. That's probably what they're going to do to compensate for the new construction, because it's a relatively small police department. Improve public transportation. I guarantee you once they get the black folks out, they will improve it and maybe finally connect it to Tampa Palms and New Tampa and the rest of Tampa. Introduction of a light rail. We know, I think it was Rick Scott as well. A lot of the Florida governors poo-pooed the idea of the light rail going from Orlando or Tallahassee to Miami. So this could have happened over 10 years ago, over 15 years ago. But like I said, they were missing the oversight, or they were missing the vision, or maybe, again, they were trying to concentrate black folks. Never mind that. Anyway, neighborhood is now being referred to by a new name, Uptown Tampa. What was that? Uptown Tampa. You've never seen that before. Reduction or disappearance of government housing. Absolutely, you're going to see that. Increase in health food stores. Absolutely, you're going to see that. You are seeing that. Influx of small specialized boutiques, hipster bars, quirky restaurants, and real coffee shops. Absolutely, you're already seeing that. You're seeing World of Beer You're seeing the brand new Chick-fil-A. Checkers is going bye-bye. Disappearance of graffiti. Yep. Presence of major employer. Yep. Luxury condos. Absolutely. Establish of charter schools. Definitely. Increase in neighborhood organizations, civic groups, and neighborhood watch. We're seeing, I'm not the first one, guys, but if I'm making you think, if I'm bringing something to light for you, that's a good thing. I do these so you can think. So I'll put all those links in the description. What do you guys think? You think it's a great thing that Yuengling and all these other companies are investing in bringing more jobs, building all these different businesses, and this expansion of the Yuengling Brewery? I think it's going to be great for Tampa. Is that worth a lot of these Black folks and people in general in that area that live right across the street? Is that going to justify them being displaced? What about property? Excuse me. What about taxes? What about all these other things? Is it worth it? What say you? Just general thoughts and feelings. I am not a financial advisor. I don't know about real estate. Do know a couple real estate agents, but I might look into trying to snag up some property in that immediate area just to hold on to it. Looks like a buy sign to me. But again, I'm neither one of those. This has been Real Talk, Real People. As always, keep it real, and we out.